Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of All About the Cars of Gran Turismo 7. In this video, we're going to learn all about the 1981 Porsche 911 Turbo 930. Now, there are two ways that you can acquire this car in this game. First, you can purchase it here at the used car dealer whenever it's available for 224,700 credits. Now, if you aren't familiar with the used car dealer on GT7, it rotates cars in and out of the dealership every day. So this car may or may not be available for you to purchase at the time that you watch this video, but it will eventually rotate back in to be available for purchase again in the near future. So be sure to check back often for its availability. The second way that you can go about acquiring this vehicle is by completing menu book number 31 in the GT Cafe. If you do that, you'll unlock this car for free, and that menu book is the Porsche collection. Alright, I'm going to click on this car and we'll get started by going over some of its specs. First, it comes stock with 507.12 performance points. It has an RR drivetrain, meaning that the engine is situated at the rear of the vehicle and the rear wheels drive the car. The maximum stock power is 295 horsepower at 5,600 RPM. The weight is 2,866 pounds and the engine is turbo aspirated. Now we're going to click on Learn More and see what Andy has to say about this car. This 930 version of the 911 is the first Porsche production car to include turbocharging technology. Turbocharging was originally a standard feature of Porsche race cars in the 1970s. But it wasn't long before the company decided to incorporate forced induction into its flagship vehicles. Thanks to the added boost supplied from the turbocharger, the engine pumps out 295.9 horsepower. The wide rear tires help transfer this power to the driving surface, making this thing a beast on the racetrack. Alright, that's everything we can learn from the used car dealer, so we're going to back out to the main menu now and go to the garage where I'll get into this car and we'll learn some more about it. So here at the garage, oh, well, apparently I'm up to 300 cars now. Alright, I'm going to click on Change Car. We're going to go to Porsche. Scroll down to the P's. And here we are. And now we have to find that car, and here it is. So I'm going to click on this car. We'll listen to the startup sound, and then we'll learn some more about it. Alright, we're going to click on Car Collection, go to this vehicle, and we'll learn some more by reading this short description about it. This top-of-the-line version of the vaunted 911 possessed a more muscular look and a turbocharged engine. The first time that the word turbo appeared on a Porsche product was 1975, with the birth of the 911 Turbo. This car became the company's halo model, as it possessed much of the technology gained from its participation in motorsports. The car's bulging front and rear fenders were indeed reminiscent of a race machine, as was its large rear wing. Sitting right under that wing was Porsche's tried and tested 3.0-liter air-cooled flat six equipped with a Triple K turbocharger. This engine produced 256.4 horsepower, which allowed the lightweight 911 to reach a top speed of 155.3 miles per hour, an incredible feat for a production car of its day. From 1977, the engine's displacement was increased to 3.3 liters, while an air-cooled intercooler was added to raise power to 295.9 horsepower. This version of the Porsche 911 Turbo was produced up to 1989, and is often referred to as the 930 Turbo. The name came from the internal code name of the car, 930, and also because the folks at Porsche themselves referred to it as the 930 Turbo at the Paris Motor Show, where the car was displayed a year before going on sale. So lots of great information about this car from Gran Turismo's description about it. Now we're going to back out to the main menu once again and go next door to the cafe where we'll see if anybody's here to talk to us about this car. And we have two people, Chris and Freeman Thomas. So we're going to start with Chris. This car taught the world the true meaning of turbo. Even today, it is often referred to as simply turbo. Porsche poured all of its engineering expertise into the turbocharger that powered this Type 930 911. Compared to the 1978 model, the flat-six engine had more displacement at 3.3 liters and an output of 295.9 horsepower. Because the 911 is a rear-engine car, more load is placed on the rear tires, giving it superior traction. Add to this a turbocharger and you've got a machine that can really get up and go. This 930 holds its own among Porsche's many masterpieces and belongs in every enthusiast's collection. Alright, we're going to go to Freeman Thomas now and see what he has to say. The Type 930 911 Turbo was Porsche's first true supercar. It appealed to a new kind of Porsche customer. Indeed, the Turbo added another element. Somewhere inside those Superman fender flares and that big rear wing was the humbleness of Clark Kent. It was a success story from the time it made its debut at the 1973 Frankfurt Motor Show. The 911 truly presented the 1970s for Porsche. But did you know it was scheduled to be replaced? That was before the Type 930 911 Turbo breathed new life into the model. Of course, we know this now in hindsight. The original 930 had a long and strong production run from 1975 to 1989, with an update to the new 964-965 platform in 1990. Also of note was the Turbo script that became iconic unto itself. In fact, this script is still being used by Porsche today on all subsequent Turbos. Alright, that's everything we can learn about this car, but we're going to make one final stop at the tuning shop where I'll show you everything that can be done to improve this car's performance and power. So here at the tuning shop, I have not done anything to this car to upgrade it in any way, but I will show you everything that can be done to it. Under the sports category, everything on this page is available for purchase. Under Club Sports, with the exception of high compression pistons, everything else on this page is available for purchase and can be added to this car. Under semi-racing, you cannot add a supercharger, but everything else on this page is fair game. And under the racing category, you cannot add a supercharger, the torque vectoring center differential, the fourth stage of weight reduction, or the active LSD controller, but everything else on this page, which is a considerable amount, is available for purchase and can be added to this Porsche. So lots that you can do to improve this car's performance and power and get it ready for the track. Alright, that's everything we can learn about this car on Gran Turismo 7, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope it helps you to determine whether or not you'd like to add this car to your collection. Stay tuned for more videos highlighting all of the cars of Gran Turismo 7. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.